Mickey, thank you so much for joining us again today. We're here at the Cambridge House Show where you're discussing an interesting element that you haven't talked about for a while. You're buying platinum.
I am buying platinum,
Yeah.
and there's a couple of reasons. The platinum to gold ratio is at an all-time historic low since 1970, when gold was floated against the world currencies. And not only that, but the platinum to palladium ratio is nearly at an all-time low. Like 4% of the time is at less than 1, and it's been less than 1 for 2 or 3 months now. So if you're going to buy precious metals, physical precious metals to hold in your physical possession, I'm buying platinum right now instead of gold.
Interesting. Now you also like to talk about uranium with us, which we enjoy. Again, here at this show, there's a few talks on whether or not uranium could be seeing a bull market. I mean, is that a little premature, or what do you think?
So far, it is a little premature. You know, the uranium spot price has varied between 23 and 25 bucks for what, 3 or 4 months now. I don't see any compelling supply-demand reason that that's going to break out anytime soon. But at some point, there's going to be more Japanese reactors restart, scheduled for 9 in the first half of this year. We'll see if that actually happens. And at some point, U.S. utilities are going to come in and start buying uranium again. I can't tell you when that's going to happen, but it will happen. And once the utilities start to buy, they'll go en masse. They're much like hedge funds, and they go en masse, and the price will spike up, and uranium stocks will be very good again. So if you think this way in the medium to long term, it's probably a good time to acquire very strong uranium producers, developers sort of scenario.
Yeah. What about gold? We always love to talk about gold. What's your outlook for gold in 2018?
Well, gold's done very well since Trump was elected, let's say. It was up something on the order of 10 or 11% last year, and we're seeing a seasonality of gold from mid-December till arguably the end of February is the best time for gold always. So I expect the gold price to be strong, at least till February, and gold is very much tracking the weakness in the U.S. dollar. In 2017, U.S. dollar was down 9%, gold was up 10 or 11%. So it really, I think, depends a lot on what goes on the U.S. dollar, and everybody I talk to is projecting a continually weakening dollar over the years, so that would bode well for gold.
Let's talk about for our small cap investors, looking to add mining stocks to their portfolio. Any companies that they should look at?
I currently cover 4 companies. One of those I think I talked about last time we were on camera in October at New Orleans conference with SmallCapPower, and that was Trilogy Metals, copper play, my favorite copper play in the world, high-grade copper, arguably the 2 best undeveloped deposits in the world in Alaska. That stock has gone from 65 cents to $1.35 and back down. You could have bought it on December 11th for 69 cents. Now it's up to $1.50, $1.55 right now. But they have catalysts coming. So for that one, I would hope that people took advantage of my 2 previous alerts on that and bought it when it was cheaper. I think it still has some ways to go. And then I have 3 new gold plays that I'm covering. New gold codes, Integra Resources, Integra 2.0, started trading in November. Delamar project in Idaho, former mine. I cover Allegiant Gold, which is the spin out, very soon to happen, from Columbus Gold, 14 projects in the western U.S., 10 of those in Nevada. CEO is Andy Wallace, Cordex Syndicate, arguably the greatest finders of gold in Nevada over the last 30 or 40 years. Watch for that. That'll spin out by February 1. And then a new company also is Eagle Plains Resources, a bit off my beaten path, prospect generator in Western Canada. They will be spinning out in the end of the first quarter, early Q2, a company called Taiga Gold, and that company, that'll be a 1-for-2 spin out, so a 50% spin out, and that company has a project joint ventured with Silver Standard, now called SSR Mining, in northeastern Saskatchewan, and they're going to start drilling 18,000 meters on that project here in the next couple of weeks. So that's one you can buy now and get the spin out and the 50% dividend.
Okay, we'll watch out for those picks. Thanks, Mickey.
All right, thank you very much, Angela.